Designer notes. But these aren't all the buffs and nerfs. There's only the characters, right? Bloodhound rework. Dude, Bloodhound's pick rate. Oh my god. But it makes sense. Bloodhound's kind of meh, whatever. Ever since you can't look through smokes with blood on Bang, then yeah. You can also activate your white ravens more easily by glancing at them for a short time. Bloodhound's tactical now shows additional snapshot scans after initial scan finishes, increase the amount of time you can track enemy locations. Nah, the other pick rates are crazy. Is this Axel? I'm pretty sure this is Axel's pick rate. 45%. Loba's pick rate has been kind of like 5% is like, okay, no. It's reducing how long it takes to deploy her tactical. We're reducing the activation time from 0.6 to 0.4 seconds. That's nice. Projectile speed by 30% so it lands more quickly and adding a 15% range increase. That's nice. That's good. That's like QOL for her. Doesn't make her OP or anything, just like makes her a little faster. Right? A bit more alluring. We're shaving some time off its cooldown, bringing it down from 150 to 120 to help your squad stay ahead of other squads in terms of resources. That's fine. 30-second cooldown on ult. Doesn't matter. Gain a new element to her battler motor passive. She progresses locked hop-ups 50% faster to unlock more powerful weapons earlier. So basically when she does 10 damage, it's 15 to the gun. Increase the help of Rampart walls, particularly at earlier Evo shields. Rampart is also getting a movement buff to her ultimate. Now she moves significantly faster while spinning up and shooting. Oof. Dude, we're gonna have like the movement guys hopping around with the Rampart ult. Valk. Now this is like... This is where I really hope they nuke Valk. We're reducing her attack missile damage as well as adjusting the trajectory of her missiles so they can't get over top of high cover easily. So they won't like fly like this over and like down instantly. That's good. And then reduce damage, that's fine. You shouldn't do like 30 damage to you for free. Let's see. Additionally, we want to reduce her ultimate's ability to keep her and her squad far above the fight while also knowing exactly where everyone is. To accomplish this, we're lowering the height by 15% and nerfing 2 upgrades. Surely it's the wall hack upgrade they're nerfing, right? Like a lot. So, reduce through wall scans base distance to 100 meters. What is it now? 200? Yeah, isn't it like 400 or 500? You can literally see the whole map when you're flying. Slightly nerfs the speed improvements when blasting off from 2.5 to 3 seconds. Okay, so you blast off slower. It was 204 and now it's no range, Mandy. You can literally see the whole map, so I guess it's like 300 or something. Axel, good Axel nerf, hopefully. I saw this is fucking insane. To restrict the range the players can slide, we're reducing the max slide boost from 5 seconds to 3. That is insane nerf. That is an insane nerf. That's a 40% reduction. To force players to be more selective when choosing to use Axel's ult, this now affects self and allies. Gets damaged, stunned, and displaced, same as enemies, and allies get stunned and displaced but won't take damage. That doesn't really matter though, because you're not really close to anyone when you're ulting, no? It's like very rare. I think it's very rare. When are you ever close to somebody that close that you will get hit by yourself? And replace Automata with Long Haul, which brings the attack max slide back to 5 seconds. So Axel is the same basically. She just get her Q back normal when she uses it as blue. Wait, that means she doesn't have the double ult anymore, right? Does that not mean she doesn't have the double ult? Decent nerf. They still don't. I feel like they still can't see why the ult is that strong, but it's okay. We're going in the right direction right now, especially with those characters. Someone higher said yesterday that Axel is fun, why nerfer? Yeah, but dude, Axel is fun for the guy that plays Axel. You know? Alright, Sheer. We already took a swipe at Sheer Tactical by reworking his upgraded tree as part of the hotfix. Surely they're fixing his bug, right? So what are they gonna do to Sheer? Some new strength of tactical, especially turn slow, slowing the rate at which you can rotate your legend, was added to his ability as a mid-season split, which was a straw that broke the camel's back in terms of frustration. Turn slow, much more subtle in season 30. Wait, they're not doing anything to him? Our intent with Seer and other counter movement legends was to give tools to players that can counter the more mobile legends of a roster. Weapons, UI stat overhaul. Yeah, I saw this, dude. This is actually cool. Like, I don't give a fuck what anyone says. This is actually cool. And they're nerfing R9 also. I think this is very good for both communities. The casual community and the pro community and everyone. All this is really nice. Because right now we're just guessing. Like, and then what changes do they actually give, right? These are crazy. Oh, shit. You can only have one corruption per weapon. Yeah, what does +8 shot speed mean? Like rate of fire. What does +8 rate of fire mean? Like +8 rate of fire sounds fucking insane. Is the fucking Sentinel just full auto or what? It would make sense if it was rounds per minute. That would make sense. That makes sense. Maybe it's full auto and we get the aimbotters back that just fucking like kill you across the map, dude. All map loot tables is reworked. Arsenals are reworked. Extended supply bins and weapon supplies bins. Wait, the blue and red bins are removed. It sounds dumb, but maybe this will undumb it. Does that make sense? All map loot tables reworked. Also, I actually had a small problem with weapon supply bins. A small one. I feel like everyone had fucking purple or gold attachments every game. I heard that you can't upgrade arsenals on ring 1 anymore. That's fine. I'm fine with that. Dude, I'm actually fine with that. Because, like, people are getting, like, hella stacked in the first, like, what, 5 minutes of the game? Rate of fire on charge rifle? You think it's gonna make it boom faster? Surely it booms faster. This pisses me off a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Energy weapons have infinite ammo. Surely they give the same treatment to bow. Yeah, when are the patch notes actually out? Monday. Oh wait, the new season starts on Tuesday. I need to see how this works. Cause like, I really hope the charge up time is slow. So like, let's just say you have a triple take, right? Theoretically speaking, just spam people across the map the whole game when you're sitting zone. No, I'm fine with energy ammo having infinite, energy weapons having infinite ammo, if that means they're worse. I feel like they only made, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like they only made infinite ammo because the bow exists. Damage. Nerf.
Faster when using her minigun. She can also progress locked hop-ups faster, giving her a leg up in the arms race. Her walls are getting some extra health, plus she moves faster when using her minigun. Players who move through this area are cloaked, gain threat vision, and move faster for a bit. But the cloak breaks when using your weapons or taking damage. Their tactical now provides a series of snapshot scans after the initial highlight finishes, helping track your opponents as you close in on their position. And if you're following fresh tracks, you'll see a trail guiding you towards your opponent. There are 3 new upgrades to try out, including True Predator. This will let you recloak after firing your weapons. Let the deployed, players...
I don't know, I feel like 3 people
cloaked, gain threat vision.
Dude, it's so hard to see. Like it's so hard to see him. He's right here.
Cloaked, gain threat vision. To move through this area are cloaked. Players who move through this area deployed. Players who move through this area.
They're so invisible, dude. They're so invisible. I think you can like
players who...
Let's just say you're invisible, right? And you're like 3 people with a shotgun and you just walk up and just one pump someone. That's what I was thinking too. You go invisible with blood, and then you hit an octane pad. Do you see the upgrade where he can scan and you can't see where you've been scanned? Wait, what? As Fuse player, when I see one get invisible, I will bomb the hell out of that area. I don't think that works, brother.
any coming to certain weapons, but we were told about something changing in how energy ammo works across the whole game. Energy ammo is now being removed from the loot pool. You can't find it on the ground anymore at all. All energy weapons are going to start with a stockpile of ammo. Think similar to a care package weapon. But unlike those, this ammo will regenerate over time. Now, all the energy weapons will have a different standard stockpile amount of ammo, and the devs did say some weapons are going to have a larger stockpile of ammo compared to others. So, for example, the Devotion, Nemesis, and Havoc will probably have a larger stockpile compared to the Triple Take and RE45. They actually gave us one example and told us that the Devotion will come with 3 mags spare, whereas the Triple Take will only have 2 magazines spare. Now, the recharging, how does it work? We don't know the exact in and outs of it, but we did say it takes 18 seconds for a full clip to regenerate, and that as long
Okay, a full clip. That is definitely better than the full one.
as you're not actively shooting, reloading, or taking damage, it will be regenerating. Yeah. Not gonna lie, I didn't see this change coming in any way, shape, or form, but it definitely is interesting and is probably their first look at trying to remove ammo from the loot pool entirely. I'm honestly not sure if I like it or hate it, but I'm keen to see how it plays out. Now, technically, that's all the weapon changes
Yeah, if you're taking damage, it doesn't regen.
coming, but there
Like, if it takes 1 minute to get 3 mags for Devotion.
is one other change coming to attachments. There is a new type of attachment being added to the game called corrupted attachments, but code next store. So if you're going to buy another, back to sort of put back there. Now, from all
Now, this is a fucking good change. The POI that's here right now, I don't remember what it's called. Blows fucking dick, dude. Sorting Factory, yeah. Sorting Factory fucking blows cock.
the information we have away by Apex, so it's with Sorting Factory for that matter as well, because it's something that the people have always asked for a long time and love it, but also to help spread fighting, especially at the start of the game's out. So images of this one for you, but yeah, Big Lord is taking over land with some new buildings to help out with rotations and
That's good. That's good.
ultimately, but we are soon players, in fact, kind of inspired by Bloodhound. Here's the direct wording of what
Hella buildings in this place. There's 30 buildings in this POI. Hello?
the devs gave us. They came around in them, and we'll see glowing. Any legend will stay invisible, plus after leaving the bubble, you'll stay invisible for a short period of time as well. But firing a weapon or taking damage removes it entirely. Along with this, being scanned by another Bloodhound will also show exactly where you are. In fact, ability.
Ah, wait. So Bloodhound cancels out Bloodhound ult.
They'll throw down almost like a little giddy bubble in front of them, refresh the tactical when using the ultimate, and
Was here probably.
hides it from enemy detection. Then there's Bird's Eyes.
Wait. Refresh the tactical when using the ultimate and hides it from the enemy detection. So you can basically scan people without them knowing they're being scanned.
Which sends White Ravens to scout a second enemy squad independently. And finally, True Predator, where you can recloak after firing your weapon. Honestly, that one might actually have quite a lot of potential in use case scenarios, at least in pubs. So yeah, Bloodhound's gonna be interesting. Corrupted attachments.
True Predator.
Ability you killed the likes of Prowlers or Spiders.
Huh? Remove what? Wildlife smart loot and reworking arsenals and loot bins reset. So you don't get anything from killing animals anymore?
It gave you attachments and things you needed for your guns, and the percentage chance of getting higher tier loot at the start of the game has been decreased. I do want to say it still is very possible to get high tier loot at the start of the game. The percentage of it is just a lot lower. Yeah, definitely an interesting change there. Not a bad one by any means. I don't think slowing down the looting process like that is going to have a major impact on the game, to be honest. Everyone needs to understand. We have overflowing magazine. This one's universal and can be used on all weapons. It'll greatly increase your mag size, but will decrease your reload speed, aka making it take you longer to reload. It is also important to note for this one that the extra amount of bullets it gives you in your mag is that you.
Now this one is crazy. The increased headshot damage, I really hope it's not a lot. Because Scout is out of the care package. And Scout with a fucking head seeker barrel on that just does like 80 fucking damage headshot or some shit would piss me off, I think. Faster reload speed, worst ADS recall. Wait. Worse ADS. Oh yeah. So you get more recall by ADSing. Remove move speed penalty on weapon. I'm about to get absolutely fucking mollywopped by this. Increase ADS straight speed. Small map might make it fair. That's true. I think shit's gonna be pretty broken too. Someone also said they're nerfing rotational aim assist in season 31. And they're adding a delay to it. I don't know if I believe that.